Imagine the sun just beginning to rise over the Sea of Galilee. The air smells of fish and salt. A rough-handed man named Simon hauls in a net that's come up empty again. This is not a saint. Not yet. This is just a guy trying to pay the bills. His full name was Simon Bar-Jonah, Simon, son of John, a Galilean fisherman from the little town of Bethsaida, later living in Capernaum. He had a wife. We know that because Jesus healed his mother-in-law. He had a fishing business with his brother Andrew and their partners James and John. In other words, he was completely ordinary. Calloused hands, sunburned neck, probably a short temper when the fish weren't biting. We don't have to guess about his personality. The Gospels show it to us again and again. Simon was impulsive. He spoke before he thought. He was brave one minute and terrified the next. He was the kind of guy who would jump out of a boat in a storm because he saw Jesus walking on water and then immediately start sinking because he realized what he'd just done. Let's read the first time we meet him in the New American Bible. Matthew chapter 4, verses 18 to 20. As Jesus was walking by the Sea of Galilee, he saw two brothers, Simon, who is called Peter, and his brother Andrew, casting a net into the sea. They were fishermen, and he said to them, "Come after me, and I will make you fishers of men." At once they left their nets and followed him. At once. No committee meeting, no 5-year plan. They just dropped everything and went. That tells you something about Simon. When he decided something, he went all in. But it also shows he was capable of life-changing decisions on the spot. The same trait that would later get him into trouble and make him unforgettable. The Ignatius Catholic Study Bible points out something beautiful here. Simon wasn't a scholar, a priest, or a Pharisee. He was a working-class man with no religious credentials. Yet Jesus chooses him first. That choice sets the tone for the entire church. God doesn't need perfect resumes. He needs available hearts. Think about that for a second. The man who will one day be called the Rock, on which the church is built, starts his story frustrated because the fish are not cooperating. He's worried about money, family, the next catch. He's you. He's me. He's every person who ever felt too ordinary to matter. And that's what makes his story so powerful. Because if God can take a loud-mouthed, hard-headed, debt-ridden fisherman and turn him into the leader of a movement that still shapes the world 2,000 years later, then maybe, just maybe, there's hope for the rest of us. But everything is about to change. One ordinary morning, an extraordinary stranger steps onto the shore and calls Simon by a new name, a name that will echo through history, a name that means rock. How does a fisherman become a rock? That's what we'll discover next.